Three pleasant surprises at the start of the season for the Milwaukee Bucks. The Milwaukee Bucks have battled injury after injury after injury to get off to a 14-5 start, the second-best record in the NBA. Head coach Mike Budenholzer has taken a lot of credit in the first quarter of the season, but several players have also shown great improvement. Hello Milwaukee Bucks fan, welcome to the channel of our favorite team. If you're new here, subscribe to the channel, click on the like button and turn on notifications so you don't miss any news. We sincerely appreciate and respect you as a viewer of our channel. It would help us a lot if you follow us to receive the latest news updates. Thanks for following us. We really appreciate your help. The Bucks had a great need for players who stepped up early in the season. Pat Connaughton, Joe Ingles and Chris Middleton have missed extended periods of time, while other players like Jrue Holiday, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Grayson Allen and Wes Matthews have been out for shorter periods of time. That's led to a lot of pleasant surprises in performances early in the 2022-23 NBA season. Before continuing the news, my dear friends, check your subscription, turn on notifications and don't forget to give a super like. This helps us spread the news to more fans of our favorite team. Grayson Allen. This pick may be a bit controversial, but it's absolutely the right one. Allen is scoring career highs in points and assists per game, as well as three-point percentage and effective field goal percentage. His rebounding rate is also on pace to be his career best. Trade rumors have been swirling around Allen for months, but he hasn't let that get in the way of his on-court performance. Milwaukee is allowing him to create more offense than ever before, and it's paying off for the most part. It's not always pretty, and he has issues finishing around the basket. According to Cleaning the Class, he's finishing with an assist on 13% of the offensive plays he's on the court, on nearly double his rate from last season. His three-point shot is more lethal than ever. After hitting a career-high 40.9% in the 2021-22 season, he's upped his scoring rate to a whopping 45%. Most of his throws are catch-and-shoot shots, of which he hits about half. Defense is his biggest gripe. He was exploited in the second round of the playoffs when he'd no one to guard against the Boston Celtics. He's improved a bit this season, playing the three much more often now. Although no one will confuse him with Kawhi Leonard at that position, he's been quite serviceable so far. Marjon Beauchamp. I tried, and failed, to curb the hype surrounding Marjon Beauchamp earlier this season. He's immature and has a lot of work to do on both sides of the field. His numbers also look terrible early in the season: 13th percentile among wings in points per shot attempt, 1st percentile in assist rate and 1st percentile in turnover rate. In other words, he's not shooting, not passing, and not taking care of the rock very well. However, I'd be wrong to deny the bright spots he's shown in the first quarter of the season. He's gotten going in a few games and has shown that he can hit the open three-pointer and even take his opponent out of the game from time to time. I'm not sure his game will ever support the latter, but he could develop into a decent three-point shooter if everything goes right. Defense is the more interesting aspect of his game. He's the size, length and quickness to keep up with perimeter defenders. His ability to bump into driving and passing lanes with his wings has also given offensive players problems. He still needs some experience, but he's the ability and the attitude to be successful. Jevon Carter. Jevon Carter is the biggest revelation on the Bucks. It looks like John Horst got an absolute steal. Carter has played in all 19 games for the Bucks this season. He and Brook Lopez are the only two to do so. His defense has been his flagship since he came to the NBA and the reason he's been able to hang on so far. He chases ball carriers the length of the court, fights over, around, and through every screen, and is very good at making opposing offensive players very bad. This year, however, he shows a versatile offensive attack. He passes the eye test. He's quicker, more nimble, and more confident with the rock in his hands. He creates throws for himself and his teammates by overcoming defenses off the dribble. The stats bear this out as well. He's averaging career highs in points, assists, steals and blocks per 100 possessions. His three-point percentage remains above 40%, a number that means even more on a team like the Bucks with a player like Giannis Antetokounmpo. After being benched in the second round of the playoffs for no other reason than Budenholzer's personal preference for George Hill, Milwaukee was fortunate to re-sign Carter. He should be a fixture in the starting rotation, even with many players returning from injuries. Subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any news. So, what do you think of the news? Put your opinion in the comments. Thanks for watching, see you in the next news.